we're going to crochet a teabag bookmark, and it's quick, easy, and you can even do it no-sew. It uses very little yarn and makes a fast last-minute gift or craft fair product. Absolutely perfect for book lovers and tea lovers. Let's go over the materials. For this project, I'm using medium weight 4 yarn in white, green, and brown, a 2.75mm crochet hook, 6mm plastic safety eyes, a little bit of fiberfill stuffing, scissors. Optionally, you can get a yarn needle, and black and pink thread for sewing details. We're going to start with some brown yarn for the tea, and to begin, we're going to first chain 9. So here's my slip knot, and now I can chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After chaining 9, we're going to start working round 1, and that's going to begin in the second chain from the hook. So, going into that second chain here, I'm going to single crochet 7, 1, going into the next chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. After you single crochet 7, we're going to insert 3 single crochets in the last chain available. So here I'm going to single crochet 1, go back into that same chain, single crochet 2, and into that same chain, single crochet 3. So now I have 3 chains all in that last, or 3 single crochets all in that last chain, and that brings us to work on the other side of the chain. So we're going to continue working along here, and for round 2 we're actually going to work around the whole thing, so we're still working in continuous rounds here. Now we're going to single crochet 6 across this side of the chain. That's 1, here's the next one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the very last chain, we're going to insert 2 single crochets. And that is that for the round 1. As you can see, we have this nice little long oval going on here. So I'll show you how round 2 looks, and I would recommend using a yarn, a scrap yarn or a stitch marker at this point to keep track of your rounds. So I'm going to add it here right at the end of round 1, and for my first stitch in round 2, I'm basically going to just secure the little yarn scrap there, like so. And it tells us where the start and end of the round would be. So here's my first stitch for round 2. Again, we're not going to increase or decrease. We're just going to add 1 single crochet on top of each stitch. And that should give you a total of 18 single crochets in the round. Let's go ahead and meet back when round 7 is complete. Here is round 7 complete. At this point, you can go ahead and add plastic safety eyes. I'm using 6mm eyes, and I like to insert them between rounds 4 and 5, 4 stitches apart. So counting from the bottom, that's round 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right between 4 and 5 here, I'm going to pick a stitch to insert the eye into. That seems about right. And then move 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure it is centered in the face. After you attach the eyes, it's time to move on to round number 8. And here we're going to switch yarn colors for the top of the tea bag. I'm going to switch to white. And the way I like to switch colors is to pull out the loop for the previous stitch and pull through using the new color. So here I'm going to pull through some white yarn like so, single crochet around, at this point I'm going to fasten off the brown yarn that's no longer needed. And if you want to secure it really well inside of the piece, you can tie it with the starting yarn tail for the white. And we just stuff that inside. And for round number 9, we're actually going to single crochet across the top, closing it up. So before we do that, we can go ahead and add a little bit of stuffing inside. Just a very small amount would be fine. You definitely don't want to overstuff your tea bag here, otherwise it will not quite look like one. So remember to keep it a little bit flat. And now let's take away this yarn marker. We no longer need that. Now for round number 9, we're going to hold round 8 flat. And we're going to work through the front and back stitches together, basically single crocheting them together. So I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch in the round, and at the same time I'm going into the last stitch in the round, right over here. And I'm going to pull through and single crochet. Let's do that again. So we're going to go into the next stitch in the front and the next stitch in the back, yarn over and make your single crochet. Go into the next set of stitches in the front and in the back, yarn over, pull through, single crochet. Next pair of stitches, and again, working all the way through until you have closed up that round with 9 stitches. Now that you have finished that, we're going to be working in turned rounds now. So for round number 10, we're going to make a chain, turn the piece. We want to turn it so we can work along that edge. And then we're going to decrease, single crochet 5 and decrease. To decrease, I'm going to insert, it's basically stitching 2 single crochets together. So insert my hook into the first stitch, pull through a loop, go right into that next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Then single crochet 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to decrease in the last 2 stitches, like so. Let's keep going. After that, we're going to now chain and turn for round 11, chain, turn, and we're going to single crochet across. So insert 1 single crochet in each stitch. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so for round 12 here, we're going to chain, turn, decrease. So let's single crochet those first 2 stitches together. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to skip 3 stitches, this next 3, 1, 2, 3, and decrease in the last 2 stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook here and make a decrease. When you do that, as you can see from the chain 3 and skip 3, you have created a little hole underneath, right here. After you finish round 12, you're going to fasten off with a long string, and what you're going to do is use that long string for the string part of the tea bag. So let's see how long you want it, and I am using this as a bookmark, so I'm probably going to make it a few inches long here. And instead of cutting it off right where you want it to be lengthwise, give yourself an extra like 4 or 5 inches to work with, because you're going to use this tail to tie to the little tag at the end. So now with this amount, I feel safe with this longer tail. You're going to pull out that tail there, and then later we're going to go ahead and weave it back into the center. So let me show you how that looks. You can use a yarn needle if you want, but if you are lazy like me, I like to just use my hook here to pull it through. So I'm going to have it coming out of the center chain 3 right here. There. And that's that. So that's going to be it for the tea bag portion and for the string. And now we're going to make a little tag, and in the end we're going to tie the string to the tag. Let's make the tag. I'm using some green yarn. You can use whichever color you want. We're going to start off with a magic ring. And in the magic ring, you're going to make a slip knot to begin the starting chains. First, chain 2, and then inside we're going to work the next stitches all inside the magic ring. So in the magic ring, you're going to insert 2 half double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Then make a chain. Now we're going to repeat a sequence around, which is 3 half double crochets in a chain, repeating that 3 times total. So that's 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and a chain. Now let's keep going. Second repetition, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and a chain. Last one, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and a chain. And that's that for the crochet part. We're going to pull the ring tight for the magic ring, and that will cinch it tightly here. And now we're going to make a slip stitch to the top of the starting chain that you made. So that's the top of the chain 2 here, like so. After that, we're going to fasten off and weave in the ends. Make sure you pull that center tightly here. And at the end, you're going to take your little tea bag here with the long string, and you're going to simply pull it through, attaching it to the corner, either the corner or at the side of the little tag that you made. And tie all the ends, fasten them off, and weave them in. If you'd like to, you can also embroider some details onto your tea bag, such as a little smile and pink cheeks. Once you are all done with sewing or attaching the string to the tag and adding on those finishing details, your Teabag bookmark is complete and ready for use. Hope you had a happy time crocheting today. Bye now!